Yo, welcome to episode 3 of DLR, Dressed Like Rappers podcast. I'm your host, Young Sinatra, aka Shinobi Toby. And today, I have a good friend here, my boy, Kris.
Hey.
He's my barber, he's the homie, he's made me fresh on many occasions, so I had to invite him on the show today. How you doing today, Kris?
I'm good, G. What you saying?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling.
Let me shut my phone off. Inappropriate, man.
Right.
Professional.
So how you been, man? What you been doing?
Good, man.
Tell the people about yourself.
Yeah, man. I own the barber shop, Urban Tech 15. Come check us out, Erie Street.
Yes, sir. You get you a fresh cut,
Hey. Yeah. We got nails, everything, man. Everything you need, man. Come hit us up. But other than that, I don't know.
Right.
That's about it, man. I don't really have any hobbies anymore, honestly.
Right.
Well, what's new with you, man?
I'm chilling, man. Honestly, just working my butt off right now.
The clothing thing blowing up yet?
Not yet, though. I'm wearing my merch, though.
See?
Pop it. You can. This ain't got in my mouth.
It's gonna blow up.
At some point, I hope it blows up.
It will, guarantee.
But today we're just gonna having a conversation. We're not going based off of anything in particular. We're just kind of chopping it up, having a good time, But no, crazy things been happening. I know the other day we were talking about Kanye.
Oh my
and
god!
And that mist that he's been talking about.
What the fuck?
Yo,
it's hard to have his back, dog.
Honestly, at this point,
like, how do we even stand by the man?
I don't know, man. I don't know if we gotta stand with him, stand against him, call him out on his bullshit. I don't know.
The Floyd, you heard the George Floyd comment?
Yeah. His family sues, rightfully so for that.
How much they sue for? Millions.
Millions, bro. Because it's what the fuck are you doing, bro?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't even as an artist, I'ma still listen to his music.
Right.
Damn, dog. But he's going through psychosis or something.
Yeah,
he's losing.
Yeah, definitely.
What the fuck is he talking about?
Definitely.
That was out of pocket. First,
really.
The White Lives Matter thing, that was oh no, what's he doing? And then he went the whole anti-Semitic Jew thing. And,
that shit was wild.
God.
And I get you get your rants and you go on your whole thing like that, but it's just bro, no one to stop, no one to shut up.
Yo, he needs a PR specialist right next to him.
At some point,
just shut up.
I genuinely think he doesn't have one, or maybe he does. I don't know, bro. At this point, I don't know.
He needs
what he's doing about that, and it's just if you don't know if you watched his Netflix documentary about his mom.
Yeah. That's sad, man.
Once again, I understand, your mom was a big part of his career, his life, whatever.
Everyone loses their mom, though. That's
exactly. Everyone's gonna eventually lose their mother, and no one ever goes off the rail like that.
It ain't an excuse to get
that,
crazy.
Really. It's never an excuse. Never.
And I don't know though. Who knows the intricate details? Maybe he he got the breakup with what's her name,
right.
Social
the kids and all that.
Kids and stuff. He might have other issues that we don't really know.
Right. I'm not trying to be the one to quick to judge. I don't know his character. I never met him in person, so you can only know what's being put out there.
It's crazy.
But it's just...
how you feel about what he said about Floyd, though? For real, though, how you feel?
Obviously, it's messed up. You don't know all the details. You're going based off of what you either made up or heard someone else say. And I understand the whole, the black man, they're out to get us type shit, type conversations, but, you gotta still, once again, keep a level head so you know, what you're challenging right here. You're not really challenging much. The guy's knee was on his neck.
You know what I mean? He said it wasn't, too. That was his answer. He was it wasn't on neck. We didn't watch the video.
Right, we watched the video. That was millions, maybe billions of people watched
guaranteed that. Guaranteed it had at least 500 million views on
exactly, at least.
And acting I don't know. I seen the video. That knee was on the neck.
It was on his neck, man. He was looking up at the other guy. He was I can't breathe. He's saying this stuff. You can't be he laced him with, fentanyl? Whatever.
Yeah, try to blame it on fatty or something. That's crazy,
bro. That's just something
we're watching a man go crazy slowly. That's what it is. And in the public eye, it's kind of sad because he's probably going to pass away or hopefully he doesn't overdose. Because if he does, check
Right.
it. If he overdoses, guaranteed the world's gonna be like it was a setup. It was a setup. The man went and got him. This and that. You know how they do it, right?
I can't even chalk it up to that, my thing is though, it's weird because like nowadays the industry, it's so weird. Like the music, the entertainment industry is like weird these days. Like the Jeffrey Epstein stuff that's been happening.
That's what I mean.
Like that whole island, it's like there's a lot of weird things going on.
I ain't saying the weird stuff don't happen.
Right, you know,
Epstein definitely didn't kill himself.
Right, you know, there's some insiders that say, you know, there's some weird things happening in the industry, like. Jamie Foxx has said some things.
Who's that one guy from Wild and Out? What's his name? He was dating Mariah for a little.
Oh, Nick.
Nick was saying all
exactly. You know, Nick's saying like there's some crazy things going on behind the scenes. There's a lot of things going on behind the scenes. So, like, I can completely understand. You know, you want to be a whistleblower and tell the world the truth, but like stuff like that, like. The George Floyd like situation, you can't.
It was too.
Like,
how you gonna argue that?
You can't argue that.
Like you could.
I
Argue,
don't know. Like
you could be like, I could even understand you want Black Lives Matter or not.
Right.
I don't really understand that, but
No,
I could see a debate possibly. But
right,
you're
possibly.
Video evidence.
Right.
What
Yeah.
are you
Exactly.
talking
Like you're
about,
not. You're debating. Like it's not like this is altered or nothing like that. Like this is a phone camera. Someone was on the street. They saw an injustice happening and they recorded it. So it's like you can't debate that.
You went
regardless
crazy.
of what happened.
They kicked him off all the social media
They
platforms.
did. And I recently read that Balenciaga dropped him, and
he's done.
his there and Adidas is having conversations. I don't know if about dropping him or like rethinking their like agreement with him, but
Yeah, I heard that too. He's done. He's trying to start his own social media. thing.
I might do his own social media platform.
He's trying to buy that super right wing one. That's gonna be horrible. They don't want his black ass.
not even.
You know what I mean?
I'll be surprised if he's another contender to buy Twitter or some shit like that.
Yo,
You know, what's his name? Elon Musk already did it.
Yo,
so.
he don't even want it though.
And he don't even want it. He gave it up.
He don't even want it.
Like
Twitter's on some funky shit too.
Yeah.
Check it. They're trying to say they're like. Elon wants like the number, like how many actual bots there are, as opposed to like subscribers, users. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And Twitter ain't actually coming out with that.
No, they don't.
Like,
They don't.
You know what I mean? They're playing like a. I don't know. I don't trust Twitter either. I don't trust none of these people.
Yeah, none of these social media. In fact, there's been times I think the reason they've shut down these platforms is because, like, you know, those days where they have like blackout, whatever days where like nothing works.
Yeah.
I think it's because they're trying to flush out the bots and everything, but people are making it back trying to scam people these days. Like scamming is at an all-time high these days. Like ever since COVID, oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
People they're waiting to get somebody to look on somebody's.
I feel like every other day I got like 10 fake Snapchat ads. Like join this and see naked girls and shit. I'm like, I don't know.
I'm good on that. Bro.
Scamming is stupid. Though. You know what I mean? I know a lot of old heads that'll like get these like friend requests off Facebook and they're like, hey, check, look at this one, look at this one.
Exactly.
I'm like,
no,
brother, that's
like,
fake.
That's fake, bro. Like,
yeah,
she's not into you, bro. That's not the woman
you know what I
there,
mean?
bro.
This girl's like 19, 20, fine as hell, trying to holler at you randomly. Like, come on, man, it's obvious. But
oh my goodness, bro.
that's the world we live in, I guess.
Right. I don't know. It's wild. Any recent albums you listen? I know the Kendrick album came out. And that was a big deal. You haven't heard it?
Oh man, I gotta listen to that.
Bro, you gotta listen to it, bro.
Oh, we listen to it after
yeah,
this.
Man, we got to, bro. I'm definitely down for that. Like,
is it good though? You know it was. You don't even have to ask.
I will say this is a real side of Kendrick, because you know obviously he went through his first half of his career. He has Good Kid, Mad City.
How good is it compared to Pimp a Butterfly?
I think, to me personally, To Pimp Butterfly is his best project.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like
in
flat
comparison
out,
to that though, like
you
how,
know,
where's it at?
I want to say 3 because I still like Damn.
Damn, 3's good, dog.
You know, I do like ADHD as well, but
it's a hard question, you know.
Yeah, it's really hard. It's really hard to like even ranking like the best.
If it's on the level of ADHD and Pimp a Butterfly, man, I don't know. I'm a big Kendrick fan though.
But yeah, I've seen it split though. Like some people really like it, some people don't.
I don't know.
I know. Sorry, there's some like YouTube reviewers who go on and talking about like, oh, you know, haters, I liked it. You know, there's some guys I know that has the worst takes. Like, bro, like what do you do?
Just straight haters. Like, I don't know, man. Every time I hear anybody talking about Kendrick, they say something bad. I'm like, you don't like rap, do you?
You know,
You
exactly,
know,
bro. Like, there's no way, bro. Like
Chance.
to me, right now, the top right now for me is J. Cole. And,
yeah, J. Cole's like one of the best.
Kendrick.
J. Cole, Kendrick, for
the
sure.
best ones to do it, especially coming out of the last era and introducing the new.
They're like in between.
They're in between, exactly.
Like my generation and
yeah,
the new generation.
Exactly. You're looking at like they started probably like 06.
Yeah.
And they hit their peak in like 2012.
When's Kendrick's next album coming out? That's gonna be
probably not for a minute because he ties with TDE, which is his which was the his label at the time, and it's not probably no petty shit. It's just like when you get to a certain point as an artist, it's kind of like okay, let me do my own thing.
Plus, he was focused on the ball for a little bit.
Exactly, and I don't care if he doesn't do it. He probably will do another album maybe at some point. But if he doesn't do music anymore, I can completely understand. He's done it all. He's done it all. He's featured with everyone.
Killed it.
He's and he's one versatile artist. Even J. Cole, like he's done the same as him. If he never does another album again, I'm not gonna be disappointed because I feel like he's done it all. But I feel like he hasn't said enough to me personally. J. Cole, like he said all he wanted to say, but he hasn't said all that he needed to say. You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
I mean, yeah. I know what you're saying. But what do you mean, like about like the political climate, like the world, or?
I mean, just like his thoughts on the world, like in general, like talking about it and like having us, listen to what his thoughts are. Like
he seems like a pretty intelligent guy.
He is definitely. Especially when, in the I forget the album it was, but he was talking about how he talked to Obama. He was talking about the climate of the black community and stuff like that. It was a great song, and he like I said, he has his views on everything these days, and he's just been saying it out. Like even his most recent album, which I really liked it.
The album was fire.
It was really good. Like no pun intended. Like it was a fire. He was standing in
front of what I'm saying. It was stupid. Good,
but I'm ready for can be like guys like Kendrick and J. Cole to kind of be what we call the side quests of their careers.
When they making a song together, that's the real.
That's what I'm waiting. We're waiting for the album. We're waiting for the collab album.
They're gonna destroy the industry. With
exactly.
That,
if Drake and Future can do it, come on. We're waiting for the J. Cole and Kendrick. But I feel like the problem with the reason that they haven't done is because they're on two different wavelengths in terms of art. They're being artists,
but they're both kind of like they have different like cadences, different styles.
Exactly.
But they're both like intellectual,
right?
And they're both like bars. They both focus on like
the lyrical.
Yeah,
exactly. And even the album before the recent one for J. Cole, I'm sorry, I'm just not remembering the names, but they're great albums. But he had his whole thing where he was trying to spit games to the young cats, like Lil Pump at the time, and Lil Uzi Vert and all them, like saying like, hey,
Lil Pump. I actually like Lil Uzi.
Lil Uzi grew on me, bro. Like I don't even lie. 2016, right? I was like, what is this?
I was hating
because I was a traditionalist. I was a Southern, I'm a Southern kid. I grew up. I'm listening to Lil Wayne all the time, listening to all these like, great rappers, and like someone like him that came out on the scene, I'm like, whoa, like this is different.
Techie, you think it was just like us sleeping on him, or you think it was like he was sleeping on himself that he came out right and he got better?
Exactly, like I feel like either last year or the year before. His feature list is expansive, and it was good.
That's what I'm saying.
To the point where he was the better
on the
artist on his featured song, which is pretty insane. To me.
I like him now. He ain't bad. What about who else? Lil Pump. You mentioned Lil Pump. Whack.
Yeah, no. He hit his peak.
I ain't seen the peak, man.
He did a couple songs, a couple shots, and then he faded out like he didn't last. Longevity. Cheers to lads.
Yeah, I don't know. I ain't feeling no Lil Pump.
And no one's checking for him now. Him and
what about
Smoke Purpose cousin?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never listened to him, nor do I care for
him. Trash. I don't like that kind of music.
I can say no disrespect to him. But
his preferences, though,
exactly, it's a preference. At the end of the day,
I ain't into that.
So speaking of preference, though, what would be, I guess, your top 5
rappers
of
all time?
Any era.
Any era,
you know, probably pick one from each
Yo,
era.
I've had this happen so many times.
Right,
This is
because
the
I know it's
hardest
hard.
question ever,
It's a hard question, bro.
This is what I'm gonna do, man.
All right.
I'm gonna do it, but this ain't like, this is too hard of a question, man.
Right.
Let me think. All right, I'm gonna go Nas.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Nas, Pac, Big L,
Okay.
MF Doom, and then this is hard, man. To fit this in the
Right.
5 is crazy.
You know, it's hard because you got to think of all the other artists. You think, okay, I'm disrespecting this artist if I don't
You know
mention
what I'm
him
saying?
or
Like,
her, and it's just like,
it's not even fair. Yo, damn, you said her too. You throwing a female?
Hey,
list?
bro, like
This-
if you want to throw a top, I'm saying,
you know, where's Lauren? No one's throwing
exactly.
Lauren. That's what I'm saying.
You know,
That's
like,
what, I don't know.
There's
That's-
these female artists that can chop it up with these
that
male
changes
artists. I'm just
everything.
saying.
I wasn't even thinking about the
You know?
females. I don't know. It's hard to break it down to 5. It's not even fair. But my number 5 would probably be Big.
Okay, yeah, I like
That's
it.
fine. Why? Who you doing?
My picks. I do like Nas, but I also like me some Rakim as well.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, it's hard, but like if I want to like a solid, like I'll say Nas first. Then like the Pac, of course. Biggie is a third.
You got 2 more.
I got 2 more right now.
You know what I'm saying?
I guess jump into a different era. J. Cole and Kendrick.
That's what I'm saying. I want to throw Cole on it too.
You know, exactly. But see, like I said, you leave out one guy, you think you disrespect the next guy,
You only
you didn't
got
put him
room
on your
for
list.
5, man. Even a 10 list is hard. Though.
Right.
10 list is hard too. I don't know.
And this there's a like documentary type style thing on Netflix. It's called History of Rap. I don't know if you watched it,
Yeah.
but it kind of goes through like the history of rap and where it came from, and it mentions a lot of the greats that came even. In fact, even if I wanted to rise my list, I'll even throw Andre 3000. Like, I'm a kid from the South.
Yeah,
I'm from Atlanta,
that's
Georgia.
that Southern style. That
You
Southern
know,
playalistic had me on a different
you know what I
level back
mean?
in the
Like,
day. That's true.
Like Andre 3000 and Big Boy, like they're like in my top, bro. Like my top 10 at least.
Andre's
at least.
That's what I mean. Top 10 gets a little easier.
Right.
To make a real list, I need top 20 at least.
Yeah, at least exactly.
You know?
At least because I'm listing off names.
Like
You know what I
legit.
mean?
And then like what about like Tribe and like
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. Tribe Called Quest and
We're gonna keep naming rifle and names.
Right,
We're gonna be,
you know?
oh yeah. You
Exactly.
know what I
You're
mean?
gonna think of different names coming out of nowhere,
It's
but
a
like
hard
hip hop
game.
is the culture right now, and
It is.
I'm glad to see it's progressed to the point it is. Like it's even gotten to the point where it's like gone across seas.
Oh yeah, they
You know,
loving us over
even
there.
my homie who's from South London, shout out Day Day. He's been putting me on to a lot of UK artists. And
What's that called? The drill rap?
The drill rap scene is insane right now.
I like that.
It's been debated whether New York started or Chicago started or UK started it. But like, I would say Chicago started that.
Yeah, I definitely think
the drill scene. But
Lil Durk and all that.
yeah, exactly. Lil Durk. Obviously, shout out Chief Keef.
Yeah, it was obviously Keef.
You know, Keef
Yeah, that's
did
what I'm
that
saying.
shit, bro. Like, you know, so like we have a good artist out there that kind of running the game right now, and in terms of the different genres of rap as well.
What is that genre? The UK
Or hip
style?
hop per se.
Yeah, hip hop. Hip hop's a wide range.
Right,
you know.
right.
What about the R&B scene nowadays?
Yeah,
In my opinion, though, it's
Rent-
whack now.
Yeah,
It's
you're not
whack
seeing
now.
it as much.
Yo,
yeah.
it's not the same as it was. There's
Right.
we only got a 1-2 artist
Right,
that
we got
we stand behind.
Chris Brown, maybe
Chris Brown, Weeknd,
Brent Faiyaz,
and Faiyaz. Though. That's
The
it.
Weeknd.
There's a couple. There's
Probably a couple
bunch.
more. Obviously,
the females
yeah.
are really.
Yo, they're
taking
killing
over.
it right
They're
now.
taking over
Summer
the R&B.
Walker.
Yeah, Summer Walker. What's her name? That fine one. What's her name?
There's her as well. She's
Her's
killing it.
dope.
She's dope. I love her. I love her
dope.
sound. She's very versatile.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
it.
Did you see that concert she put on for her moms for Mother's Day? Whatever,
I
on the
didn't.
BET. It was kind of fire though. She was
Man.
bringing back. She had SVW there.
Oh,
she had everybody. Man, she had Shy singing and stuff.
Damn,
It was,
she had everybody.
Yo, it was a big deal to do for
That's
your
dope.
mom, man.
That's
Nice
dope.
and that was kind of dope.
Yeah. Yeah, I can throw Daniel Caesar. He's another.
Yeah, that's a Canadian too.
He's a
right?
Canadian guy. Yeah. In
Yeah,
fact, my parents know his parents.
Yeah, it's a
they,
small world.
It's a small world, man. They went to the same church my parents.
Yeah,
went to
what
back
is
in the
he?
day.
He dark skinned.
Yeah.
He's
I think he's Caribbean.
yeah, for sure he is. Last name Caesar.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Probably Jamaican.
Yeah. I like Daniel Caesar.
Trini. I probably got to look it up, but yeah, he has like a little mix in him. But yeah, no, the R&B scene, I can't say it's dead, but you know, it's not as prominent. Like you're not seeing Usher, you're not seeing like your Chris Browns, you're not seeing
big back in the day.
Genuine.
You know
you're not seeing like the Backstreet Boys, not Backstreet Boys, Bad Boys to Men.
Yeah, Boys to Men or Blackstreet.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you're not seeing like those acts anymore. You know, exactly.
These
are songs where people made babies.
Yo, timeless music.
Yes, exactly.
I still bump in that stuff.
Right, exactly.
But then, maybe I'm an old head, but check it. I'll be in the car with the kids or whatever.
Right.
And they're listening to it. They're bumping it. They know the words to these old school songs. You know what I mean? So it is kind of timeless. Like,
yeah, definitely. Like even kids I know, kids younger than me, like 15, who know these songs.
You know what I'm saying?
So like these songs are forever stuck in the time. And even when I'm at work, I'm throwing like the early 2000s playlist song because I know like that's where it be at. The crunk era was crazy.
What happened? That was a short-lived dope.
It was, but I think it died when the times kind of changed. I think guys like Soulja Boy kind of like issued that era out because obviously it was still club bangers, whatever like that. But like it was like as soon as it kind of died off, some of us grew up. We had kids, we had this.
What's Soulja saying? He was a pioneer, man. People be hating on Soulja.
Right? No, but like he's like the first rapper to do a lot of the stuff that these rappers are doing.
But legit,
you got to give this man his roses.
You know what I mean? The Draco, that was him. He thought of that.
He did all of that, bro.
I don't know. I was doing the you.
Yeah, exactly. You're doing the dancing, the bird walk.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
The Kiss Me Through the Phone song, like everybody, like he was like back in 2007, 08,
You get a lot of
2005.
Hate, Soulja Boy was legit killing it.
Man, he was killing the game, bro. Like you can't tell me otherwise.
You know what I mean? I ain't a massive Soulja Boy fan or nothing.
And nothing
he
like
wasn't
that,
on
bro.
my list.
Exactly.
I named off my list.
Never.
A person's name is Soulja Boy, but he was influential.
Yeah, we kind of pretty much left out talking about rap, but or in the R&B scene, it's like kind of why it's kind of died off. And I say it's not dead. I don't think. Obviously there's still acts out there doing their thing. They're
Maybe I'm just a hater, though. I'm just old.
maybe it could be, bro.
I'm just old. And I'm just like I ain't feeling. I don't like it.
Right.
Our parents were doing the same thing.
Exactly, though. Exactly. We're not any different, bro.
It's not like they're good still.
Right. Obviously they're good. Obviously the music they had, they're comment on it and they'll be like, oh, it's not like the one the one the very music that we're criticizing. They criticize,
Oh, our music was dirty too.
Like exactly. It progressively got dirty, but even back in the day, you're like listening to Luther Vandross.
You know what I mean? Like, it was right.
Marvin Gaye, talk about like getting your name
about sexual
like,
healing,
that stuff,
you
bro.
know what I mean? That's real deal.
You can't tell me, this is vulgar now. Like, no, y'all wasn't wilding back in the day, bro.
Yeah, music has always been a little explicit.
Right. It's a form of expression, though, right?
That's baby making music, though. That's how it gotta be.
Exactly. It's a form of expression. You want to tell this girl how much you love her, you put it through a song. You want to, or rap it out, whatever. Like, put in some lyrics. Like, you want to, talk about family, friends, whatever, your environment. Like, you always put it through a song. Wherever you want to talk about your struggles. You wrote it down in some lyrics, put some music to it.
That's the good thing about music. But then, what about a lot of these rappers nowadays? And ain't even nowadays. Although it does have its era, its time period.
Right.
A lot of these rappers are just talking about money and hoes.
That's true.
And it's like kind of getting old.
It is, bro. Like,
you need
honestly,
to have some substance to your lyrics. You can't just talk about it. It's like, I don't know. I'm not really that impressed with it.
Right, not really. Like, these days, it's just like, you gotta kind of diversify yourself. Like, do us. I'm not saying like you gotta be like, conscious rapper or nothing, but like, change it up a bit,
Say something.
Say something new, Like, I understand guys like Future, they talk about the trap, women, cars, clothes, like, fame, whatever, like, jewelry, but change it up a bit. Talk about your life. Like,
well, let's be real.
You're a proud father.
I like Future.
Exactly. I'm
like
a fan of Future, bro.
But then check it though. He's talking about the trap and all that stuff. That nigga ain't trapping.
He ain't trapping exactly. A lot of the times these guys are not even in the position that they're speaking.
You know what I'm saying?
Chief Keef doesn't even go to Chicago like that. Really, these guys worldwide probably touring every day.
He
doesn't even live there.
Why you still
talking
about
the rich side at least?
Like, why don't you talk about how I invest my tax, how I get that tax break that you got? Give me some knowledge to do that instead of just talking about selling dope. And
right?
fucking,
You know, like
that shooting guys. Although I'm being a hypocrite, dog, because they're bumping NWA.
Hey,
and all
I mean,
that stuff,
but even NWA, they kind of had a message though. It was kind of like, you know,
sometimes
they were going against like what was being established at the time. Like they were saying rap had such a bad name at the time, and even to the point where rap was probably almost like demolished off the face of the earth. But they decided to kind of push the boundaries. They cussed in their music. They were vulgar. They said what they wanted. They saw what they felt. You know, they were being real and raw. So like back then, it kind of had a purpose.
It did,
and it kind of made it issued that new, you know, the way we are today. You know.
So they're to blame then. That dope
Most
song,
probably
that's their fault.
Probably most likely.
That's Cube's fault. Right? You know, dope man. That song was messed up.
Hey, it was dope.
Everybody in the hood like, let's sell dope.
Exactly.
Facts.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Even Jay-Z, he was pushing P. He was pushing the crack out here.
Was he really selling dope though? I think he was.
Yeah, he was. He was legit. Like if he didn't get on, he probably would have gone on being a dope dealer. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
like Jay-Z just had that hustle mentality. That's one thing I can respect about him. Like I can never say he's the best. Like no disrespect.
No one put him on his list.
I can never put him on my top
messed up, though.
10.
Because he does.
I'll put him on my top 10, but like I can't call him like the greatest to ever do it.
That first blueprint was dope.
It was amazing.
Yeah,
like, don't get me wrong, it was amazing. A lot. Even 444 was to me. It spoke to my soul.
But
I liked 444.
why didn't we put him on our list? I didn't put him on mine.
Right. He came across my mind. Don't get me wrong, but it's like I just think I don't think he's done anything to make me think he's the greatest. Like my same conversation when it comes to basketball, like with LeBron and stuff like that. Like,
oh man, don't get me started.
He played the other night. Yeah, he played. I don't know if you saw the last two games.
Of course.
He's. I think at this point he just wants to shoot the ball, get as much points as he can to end his career as the most scored basketball player of all time. And that's a feat in itself. Yes, that's great. But
podcast.
Okay.
I hope.
I just don't. I don't know. I just don't think that he has top 10 or like the greatest of all time.
Who's your top 2, top 3 ballers? It's hard too, right? Same as Jordan. You said Jordan number 1. Yep. Okay.
Kobe.
Yep. Number 3. Maybe we should do top 5, top 3.
Yeah. This is top 5. Top 5.
I'm not.
Number 3.
A lot of opinions. I think you'd be really good on this. I'm not from your time zone, bro. Okay, you're ancient.
Who's my number 3? I say Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade, I think to me is a great player. Who would I go next?
On topics and stuff. Just on different topics.
Yo,
LeBron. I'll put LeBron there, of course.
So you're on 4. You got one more.
And I can put someone currently. I think currently.
I think I already know who you're gonna say.
Steph.
Yeah, all right.
I feel like it's
Steph is dope though. He's the greatest 3-point shooter of all time.
Like he's there.
He ain't on my list, but he's dope still.
Okay.
He's dope still.
Let's hear the list. Then.
My list, I'm gonna go Jordan, obviously number 1. Jordan, then Kobe.
Right.
Then this is crazy too. LeBron number 3. But I like LeBron, dog. I'm not a LeBron hater. Then Wade, and then. What was that, 4? The last one? How can I go back to like Chamberlain or something?
Go back, bro.
I don't know if I want to, man. Let me think. The number 5.
If you want to go that, you got Bill Russell.
Magic.
Yeah, Magic too. Yeah.
Wait. Maybe not. Maybe Paul. Damn. No, I'm gonna go Magic.
Yeah,
Magic's my
yeah.
number 5.
Magic is definitely.
You can't choose Paul over Magic.
You know, he won in his first rookie season.
He was one of the greatest.
And he's playing. He was playing on a dynasty team, yes, but he brought them from down to up. You know, they were on the decline. Exactly. And threes weren't as prominent as well.
Yeah, exactly.
He wasn't that big of a scorer, but he made it where it counted. You know what I mean?
What about? Yo, Curry is technically the best shooter of all time.
If you think about it, he scored the most.
Yo, it's magical.
But he actually hasn't scored yet. He hasn't scored the most as a Golden State Warrior yet.
No.
Which is crazy to me.
Yeah,
I'm like, this man shoots so many threes. So he's not, impossible. I think by the time in his career, he's gonna be
You think?
he's gonna have the most threes as a Golden State Warrior.
I hope so.
Because he's from his beginning to now, he's literally stuck it through.
Doesn't
like
he
the
have
good
the
teams
most
and the bad
threes
teams
overall? Though?
Overall, yeah. Oh, yeah. Over Ray Allen, because Ray Allen had the title before,
and he beat Ray Allen.
He recently beat Ray Allen. So
what about you think LeBron's gonna beat Jordan's record?
I think so.
I think so too.
He's on track to beat Kareem right now because Kareem obviously has the most points.
Yeah,
he's 1,000 away to beat Kareem, like 1,000 and change right now.
That's why he's just shooting dumbass
So exactly
shots.
right now, that's why he's just doing stupid shit so he can get that title. And I'm not mad at it.
I like
LeBron.
But LeBron's actually a dope player. I'm not hating on LeBron. Oh, speaking of LeBron, you watched that new documentary, The Redeem Team?
No, I haven't. I heard it's really good.
Yeah,
I need to watch that. I need to watch it. I see it all the time.
We're gonna go play ball that day, dog. You're gonna watch him be all hype. My word.
Yeah, I'm mostly there for Kobe. Like Kobe, I think probably influenced me the most. Even outside of Jordan, I feel like he just was one of the greatest to ever do it. They call him Jordan 2.0.
Yeah, exactly. The Black Mamba.
The Black Mamba, the Mamba mentality. Like I'm 24 now, so I'm like, all right, trying to make this my Mamba year. Make sure I'm making the most of my years right now.
That documentary, I didn't know. I watched Kobe forever, but I didn't really realize he was like a serious dude.
He was, bro. Like if you my thing is like players like him, you never hear like the people who played around him. You always hear stories about how he improved them, or he was always like on them about being
on them. He's first to practice,
exactly,
last to practice. Wasn't like everyone go out drinking, partying. He was
like I'm staying in the gym today. Like,
that's why he's the best.
I'm gonna be here, and he was like, he even said it himself. It got to the point where he was almost went insane trying to perfect his craft. Like this man was taking 400 shots a day.
Yeah, exactly.
To perfect his shooting.
It's crazy. Man.
Like
that's
I
dedication.
don't know, right? And I don't know if it was true or not, but it was rumors that he would look at the sun and shoot towards it just to make sure he knew how to shoot against a guarding defender. Like it's stuff like that, that you can't replicate. Like that's work ethic that you can't bring back. Even with Jordan was the same way. His work ethic was probably made him one of the greatest. What makes him the greatest, I think, to me, athlete, in the basketball game, because you're hustling, almost 24 hours a day. You're working your butt off. Most of your days is put in the gym, trying to perfect your craft. Be the best that you can possibly be.
He was a hard worker,
destroying your body, every night,
diving for every ball.
Being he got scoring titles. He got defensive man
of the year.
He got there up in assists. Like he got there in points. Like this man, both Michael Jordan and Kobe just have that mentality.
I think that's what it takes in any athletic endeavor. You have to it's not only about effort. You have some natural ability.
Exactly, the natural God-given talent.
You gotta put that crazy effort in. You know what I mean? Like Curry. I don't know. Curry ain't never gonna be there. In my opinion.
Not in terms of. I feel like he probably practices, on his threes. Obviously, he's a great three-point shooter.
He's shoot from half.
But in terms of having that drive to be like, I'm gonna be the greatest man on the court right now. Like, obviously in crunch time he makes it. Obviously when he needs to, he's making those shots. You're probably looking for him at the end of the game when you're looking for that. That when it's like you're down 3 or something, trying to get the game. Looking for that. You're looking.
Who you passing to? Check it. We down. All right, we down 3.
Okay.
You got Jordan, Kobe, Curry. Who you passing to? No, we'll throw LeBron in there too, just to make it interesting. Because I already know I'm passing it to Jordan, dog. He makes them final. He made them final shots several times, dog.
Kobe also is a big time shooter too.
I'm saying,
you're looking for him at the end. And Kobe's a very dominant player, so
LeBron
he's looking.
Flopping, dog.
You're looking for that, and I'm saying LeBron has made his fair share of buzzer beaters, but it's not to the level of someone like Kobe or Jordan. You're looking for those players. At the end of the day, you're not looking
dribbling up the court. You position one. You point guard. Who you passing it to, dog? You passing it to Kobe.
You're not looking for
Kris.
other players.
Headache, man. Where's the shoes?
He's bringing them.
Oh, you're bringing them?
Yeah.
But yeah, you're not looking for those other players like that. No disrespect to them.
I get anxiety as soon as I see him.
He's coming. We got the shoe guy coming if you want to buy some Jordans.
Okay.
Just
Does Jordan play?
side note, that's a barbershop.
Oh yeah, barbershop thing. Obviously, if you ever been in a barbershop, that's the vibe that we go with the barbershop. It's a community. It's a community effort. Kids come here, get the quick buck for sweeping up the.
Yeah, they didn't come
The
today.
hair,
Look at all the hair all over. The
It's all over the place.
These kids are slacking.
They probably got homework tonight.
Yeah,
It's a school night,
This generation, man. Hey, baby, can you get me a little bit of that?
Well, it's the weekend, so I can get it.
Yeah, hell yeah. Well, what are you seeing tomorrow? I do.
I think a couple of the homies trying to go, I guess, to the clubs tonight.
You going clubbing?
Tomorrow.
Damn.
Tomorrow
Are
night.
you trying to hit up?
Probably Blanche. I think either Blanche or Wild Child, one of the
Well, I
spots
don't
in the
feel
city.
about time. You go to that Panache?
No, I haven't.
Panache is dope.
I haven't been, man.
I like Panache. Blanche is cool,
Right.
but you might get shot or stabbed, nigga.
Oh,
I don't know,
man.
man. I try to be avoiding that.
I'd be in the cut, bro.
Me too. We
as
got
long as-
boots every time.
Right. My thing is like, if you're the type of person you're going to the club and you're not trying to have a good time, like, don't be there. Like, don't. If you're just standing in the cut, looking all angry, like, don't be there, bro. Like,
That's Blanche.
grab
It's
a
the new
girl,
boom
grab
boom,
whatever,
dog.
whatever you're into, and have a good time. Go dance with them. Ask for a dance. Most likely, they're gonna be like, "Oh shoot, why not? Let's have a dance." It's one dance, one song. You're there. Like, if you're the type of person, you're just like, "Oh, I'm about to be here. I'm about to be all mad and like, look, I'm a tough guy." Like, this is a different story,
Yo, you got them shoes?
Well, we got a shoe plug in the house.
Yeah. But what are you saying?
You know what I said, man.
You're doing a podcast, man. You got a
Podcast
podcast
right now. I was here. You remember me the other day?
Yeah.
Of course.
How you doing, man?
Yeah.
But
Yeah, don't do none of that in here, man.
even the shoe game right now is insane.
Yo,
We've seen a lot of new things.
Man,
Where I work, we just dropped some Jordan 1s. Jordan 1s are crazy right now.
they're ridiculous.
Air Force 1s.
Air Forces are coming back.
Yeah, Air Force 1s have made it, like, I remember 2-3 years ago, I thought I was the only person to see the Air Force 1s, bro. Like,
I get the whites and the blacks, but
yeah, the all whites,
yeah,
all blacks, the low top, everyone's getting those.
Yeah, that's classic. They got,
Yeah, I literally thought like I was the only one up here, but I guess the shoe community here is quite cool.
yo, I remember when you had the white and the black and the black and the white.
Yeah, I
the mix match.
I mix and match.
That shit was
yeah,
a good look.
Yeah,
man.
I know.
That was a good
I
style.
should probably do that, break that out again at least before the winter time.
Yeah, a little different.
You're
What
right.
do you rock in the winter? You doing Timbs or you just gonna?
I got some Aldo, boots, but I want to get me some Timbs though. Like, definitely, I work with Timbs, so I need to get me a pair.
Yeah, Timbs are
at
like,
least.
that's the winter.
Yeah, that's the winter boot right there. Like, literally, I watched a video about the history of Tim's, and they mentioned the impact the rap game had on it. Like, you have rappers like Nas, Tupac, like, everyone, Tribe Called Quest people,
Yeah,
and
DMX was right.
DMX, even
Wait, now you're making me think that it's a New York thing.
it could be, bro.
You name it,
yeah,
you name
New
it,
York
New
City,
York
but
niggas.
New York is in the north, right? So
Yeah,
you're getting a lot
it's
of.
gonna be cold.
It's
You
gonna be
better-
cold.
yeah.
So and they said, oh, it's for the working class citizen, but it became a style thing now. Like, you're getting the classic butter, they call it the butter.
The color, is that the
Timbs.
color? The butter?
The color
Yeah,
Timbs,
I can
yeah.
see that.
And then the blacks, and then you got the reds, and they I think DJ Khaled is like an olive green type thing for his
Yeah,
his
we
thing.
bought one of the kids some pinks.
Yeah,
them
he
look
did,
nice.
he did.
Though.
They look sick, bro.
Yeah, but I don't
Those
know.
are sick.
I like the classics, and if you actually look at the boots, I'm still rocking Tim's.
Yeah,
years
of
ago.
course.
They last.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
exactly.
a good quality shoe. Man.
Yeah, they are. They're really good. And they have like shoe care kits for them now as well.
Yeah, because
So
that
if you're-
suede is hard to take
Yeah,
care of.
it's not. Once you're living with a bunch of like ice and
know what I mean?
salt, the salt's gonna
salt
tear away
destroys
your.
them.
Oh my goodness.
And like you stomp around
Right.
in Tim's though, nobody's avoiding that.
Never, bro. And they're like $200
Yeah,
boots.
they
When you
ain't
think
cheap.
about it, like they're not cheap at all. Especially speaking of the Canadian dollars for my talking about the Canadian dollar for my U.S. People. But like they're like $200 Canadian, at
Yeah.
this point. Like
Which ain't cheap.
this ain't cheap, and
Hey, man, you know what it is.
the conversion rate and all that shit.
Or you trying to get down on the podcast? This is the AB podcast.
Right here, right now.
Yeah. You got next time, dog. You got next time.
Yeah, you got next time.
Maybe hook me up with
Exactly.
one
One
of them
day, bro, I'm
shoes.
gonna have a day where gonna be a whole cast of people here.
No, we're doing it.
No,
right
we're still talking right now, but like,
What are you guys talking about?
gibberish. Man.
honestly, like I said, this is just conversation, bro. We just have, like we're talking right now. This is what we're doing right now. Like we're just talking.
What are we talking about right now? Shoes?
But shoes, yeah, we just gotta talk about Tim's right now.
Yeah, we're talking about Tim's.
We're sick, bro.
But what else, man? What other shoes? I don't know. I'm like cheap though. I've been rocking these Air Max.
Yeah, no, Air Max 90s though. They had their like, oh my goodness, like they were so popular.
And
In fact,
they're not that expensive.
they're not.
They're
They're
affordable.
not. They're like
shoes.
180.
You know what I'm
You know what I
saying?
mean? Like 180 Canadian.
Some of these
so-
Jordans are out of control.
Oh my goodness. So Jordans, you're getting $260. Damn near $300
He
for a
came
pair.
with the off-white 4s the other day.
Off-white 1,000.
Dog, you're trying to sell them
change.
for like 800. I'm like,
Bro,
you're crazy.
never,
dog.
bro.
Nobody-
Travis Scott shoes. They're like
It's stupid.
damn near like you're talking about like the reverse swoosh. Exactly. The
And then the
reverse
Travis
swoosh.
Scotts.
Or the Travis Scott. The reverse swoosh ones
Let me see one of
are
them.
so hard to come
Let me
by.
put one on the camera real quick. Let me see. One.
Take it out.
Yeah, let me see. Let me see.
The cactus.
Let me just try them
I
on.
look
real
at
quick.
two in the car.
Okay, bring it.
All right, bring them. Let me see them.
It's like a bunch of them.
I ain't
Right.
buying them, man. That's what I was trying to say. I can't afford that shit.
Yeah, no, yeah, you can't. But yeah, I like the hustle like that. You know.
Well, you're
These
in
days-
you're in the clothing industry, right? So
Yeah.
that's like part of your you're fashionable
Right,
person.
right. I look at that stuff. Like, I'm even like writing. I subscribe to a couple YouTube channels that are just focused all on fashion, and they kind of keep with the fashion trends. These days everyone's kind of diversifying their style. We're going with the more relaxed style. With the
Is that what you think it's gonna be?
sweats and
No. We're both wearing sweats. Look, count the sweats.
exactly.
here.
Like we're
Sweat,
like
sweat,
all in sweats.
sweat,
Like this is
sweat,
like
sweat. Everybody
this is
here
light
got
work.
sweats.
Like we're not here. Like trying to be flashy or nothing. But like when you
You
got
ain't wearing
money,
them sweats out tonight though.
oh never.
Hell no, you know what I'm saying?
Sweats out tonight. You're wearing your jeans.
I don't even know if they'll let
You're
you
wearing
in the club.
your bag. Yeah, I think in these days in clubs they don't even let you. Like
No.
there's a dress code.
I
Apparently.
remember when them
It's
dress
crazy
codes
to me.
first came in, dog. Everyone was screaming racism. I remember that shit.
Yeah.
Everyone was
yeah.
like, "This is bullshit."
Yeah.
Man. They were like, "No hats, no
Yep,
no jerseys,
exactly,
no this and
exactly.
that."
Unless you knew somebody in that
Yeah,
club,
then
you're
you
like,
get-
nah, I'm not.
You know,
You can't come in here, bro.
I was
Like,
messed up at the time.
right, and I think now it's like free before 10 or some shit like
Yeah.
11. So
It's
like,
free for the ladies, that's for
yeah.
sure. Yeah, I don't know.
But I don't know, it's this whole vibe these days, like the fashion world, and like I keep an eye on it, so I'm seeing everything. You have my own brand right here, and
Yeah, it's nice though.
I kind of like the thing I'm doing.
Hey,
And,
fight today?
I'm still trying to promote it. Today I had a conversation with my friend, and she was just telling me like, hey, like, just keep promoting yourself. I do photography as well.
Your photography,
And I appreciate
I
that, man. I
expected you to
appreciate
be.
that.
You're gonna blow up on that, but you're like a Renaissance man. You
Yeah,
got a bunch of different talents. I'm a barber guy. That's what I
Yeah,
do.
but it's like barber's a form of art, though. You're
It
an
is.
artist in a way.
But that's my one art, man.
Exactly.
I do this. You doing photography, videography, the clothing, and you know what I mean? You carry.
Yeah, I'm not trying to. I said I always tell myself I don't want to like divert, like stay in one lane.
Yeah,
Like you know what I mean. I want to change it up a little bit.
It
Like I
takes
wanna,
courage to do that.
it is. Yeah, it's not easy at all, and I want. My goal is to have one thing to go up, so the rest can kind of like follow suit.
It's like Kanye, man. It's
You
like
know,
Kanye,
so
man. That's
I'm
what
looking
Kim
forward.
did that too.
For for my life to go that way. That's the direction I'm looking for it to go, and
Well, the podcast idea was dope, man. I remember
Yeah.
when you first started telling me about this. I was like, that's great. Plus, we had some crazy conversations.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Like I
saying?
said, where we're talking now is just like the mindset. When people ask, just letting you guys know when you guys ask, this is just what it is. Like we're sitting down just having conversations. The way we talk on a daily basis about anything. Honestly, like I said, my goal is about 10 by the end of the year, and we're on episode 3, and we're getting decent views on it. And,
I watched.
you know,
I didn't watch the last one.
Yeah.
I seen the clip. I know he's still boxing. He's
Yeah,
still training.
he's training. Yeah, he's still doing
Yeah,
that.
man. Theo's the man.
Yeah, it's my cousin.
I seen that. I was like running late.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I seen it and it's like, fuck, and then like, I just paused it or whatever. It's probably on my YouTube right now, just sitting there paused. Let me see. I don't want to pull it up. You might see something weird. Nah, it closed.
But I think, for in the future, I do want to get into the Spotify thing as well. Grabbing the audio. So
how do you get into Spotify?
I think you have to grab the audio. It's like something you have to do on your computer. Grab the audio from it, and I guess black out the things. Like use the audio and throw it.
So what about like Rogan got video up there?
He does too. Yeah, he has both. He has the audio saved. So what he does is he saves the audio, and then from there he
uploads the video,
and then syncs it, whatever. Or like it's like sync, or they have it going at the same time. So the video's going, the audio's being recorded, and you kind of just like gather them both up, at the same time. But that's the thing right now.
It's probably I don't know. It can't be that hard. I know this one like artist, this R&B artist, his name is Dan, and he's that's actually his name on Spotify. He's on Spotify, and he ain't even that big, although he's mad talented.
Right.
Mad talented, but like, if he can do it, you can do it. You can get on Spotify. And then, I think the podcast will blow up, because like, this is like normal barbershop talk. Plus, I listened to that first podcast. Y'all were getting into some deep conversations.
Yeah, there was some deep topics being.
That's like important things the world needs to hear and talk about. A lot of podcasts they talk about shit.
Yeah.
Some are.
These days, like I feel like that they do speak on things, but it's like things that I don't think are relevant or important.
Not to us.
Not to us. You know what I mean? Like we're just on our everyday life. Like I'm not, here. Like we mentioned, famous people on the cast, but it's like they're not every day either, right? Like we see it, we see it on social media because we're not like living under a rock, but at the same time, it's just like that's not our everyday existence. Like we gotta talk about the important things, like like generational wealth and
generational wealth. How are we gonna build that?
Exactly, building ourselves.
I'm trying right now.
Exactly, and like I said, and we link that with relationships too. We're getting with people like getting with a woman who also has her own money and her own goals and stuff like that to help kind of, help push the dynamic forward and bring that.
It's the whole thing. It takes a village, man. You need at very least a partner.
Yeah.
A teammate. I got a teammate, luckily. That's
right. Exactly.
And like a lot of people don't have that.
Yeah.
Going solo is hard. With, like,
it's not.
Rent and your economy and everything. It's hard.
Right. You gotta get like a job that's paying you like $27 an hour.
I got a good job too, but with that, I don't know. It's not easy.
Exactly, because you gotta put it towards the shop,
the
car,
everything,
gas,
food.
Like,
what's going on? We gonna talk about the government? Because I know you got a lot of American followers and stuff, so they might not know. But this Canadian government, come on, what's
I know a lot of people are big fans of Trudeau right now.
I don't hate him, but God, man, what's happening? I don't like him. I
don't love him, man. Like, I only know what Canadians tell me, but it's like all the stuff that he's doing right now, implementing it, it's not cool, and like even he has a past doing some messed up things, and it's just like, well, what the fuck is going on?
Why was he blackface 10 times?
Yeah,
literally, is that? How he support this guy? How did he get elected again? Walk around in blackface and shit.
Right.
He got elected because of his pops.
Right, exactly. And if you know the name, it's like, okay.
Everyone knows the name Trudeau.
It's the name behind it.
I don't know. He I'm mad disappointed. Look at honestly, the only thing I care about with the government is the economy,
right?
The infrastructure, whoa, I need that. I don't even trust you with these things. I was like, hi,
my day to go.
How did this man took my shit? He's like, oh, I forgot. But, yeah, man, I don't know. I didn't really want to see. That was one of the things too. I've been wanting to jump on one of your podcasts, but I'm kind of hesitant because I'm like, I might say something like I'm gonna regret, but I don't want to do that because
right. But I understand. It's these days, anyone can take something out of the context, clip it, and be like, yo, he said this, that, and the third. But it's if you actually sat down and watched it and got the full context out of it, then you understand. Okay, maybe it's been this. And even after that point, you don't agree with it. It's just obviously keep an open mind about it. take one thing and be like, and project this narrative on someone else. These are good people. These people are lives. Like, you can't,
well, that's
take
the
them out
beauty
of
of
the
the
picture.
world, the free world. You're allowed to disagree with people.
Exactly.
I'm sure you're my boy, but I'm sure we don't agree on
Right.
everything.
Exactly. Like, it's awesome. And I think a lot of the world we base our like friendship and relationship based on things we agree with. So the moment we disagree, we're like, oh, like I don't like you no more, well, you this or that. If we get like, understand like if it's like the ultimate thing to disagree about, if it's like someone, if it's like a racing topic,
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I will disagree with you 100%. I'm not going to agree with you, like, about, and maybe maybe might back up a little bit as your friend, but like in terms of like other things, like where it's like apples and oranges, like if your opinion on apple juice and orange juice, whatever.
Yeah,
Like, better. Like, if we disagree on that, that's fine.
I can't be I can't be his friend.
Exactly. I won't lose a friendship over some apple juice, bro.
But there are some things, man. A lot of people be saying like funky stuff about immigrants and funky stuff, and I'm like, I don't know if I can associate.
Exactly. At that point, you're like, okay, like I'm gonna, kind of push you away, slightly. Like I'm gonna kind of do my thing, you do your thing, bro. Like,
but it ain't no hate. You're allowed to have your opinion.
Exactly.
I strongly disagree.
Exactly. I can strongly disagree with you, bro. Like, there's no other way like about it, man. But it's the reality of the world right now. Not everything is gonna be said. Like, but a lot of the revolutionaries were people who said things that people didn't agree with, right? So
that's the beauty of free speech. Free speech is to protect the things you don't want to hear.
Exactly.
Like everybody can say nice, happy, fun things. It's to say them things that are gonna make people feel comfortable.
Exactly. And when you're not, a lot of time, I say for myself, when it comes to like you're always gonna be uncomfortable. If you're so comfortable in your situation where you can't even speak out against it, then that's the situation you shouldn't be in. I said in the last podcast, in terms of relationships, if you're in a situation where someone is saying something, or you're not allowed to say anything, or you feel like you can't say anything, you can't be comfortable with it yourself, that's a situation you should not be in.
That's a toxic
like entertain at all.
Well, now you gotta put on a show the whole time. Now you gotta try to be on Now you gotta act like you're the best, right? Now you gotta act like you're like, he's the part.
Right.
They ain't coming in, they ain't clean, they just walk by. The kids, they don't want to work. What's it called? The toxic relationship.
Yeah, exactly. The toxicity is like, I feel like people are trying to make that the normal these days. Like,
a lot of people are stuck in. I see a lot of people like, I'm a barber, right? So I'm cutting hair all day. I got a lot of clients that in here and they're like, yo, my bitch, this and that. Complaining about it. I'm like, why are you with it?
Right. It's a million girls complaining about it, but it's like, what are you doing? What are you gonna do about it?
Yo, it's crazy. Like, why don't you leave? Why are you with it?
Right. Yeah, I can understand, like, even in that situation, it comes to the emotional attachment. Even when kids are in the picture, it's hard to step away. So it's not just saying, like, oh, I'm just going to get up and go. But it's like, at the end of the day, your mental health is the best thing you have for yourself. And if you're going to let that be the end all for you because someone is so manipulative and so, like,
it's not good to raise kids around a toxic
environment.
Them kids they're going to expect that too. They're going to see that as the norm. They're not going to see that as like that's the whole thing. This is where I get like controversial.
Right.
It's like, in my opinion, and this ain't even my situation. Just in my opinion, it's like the family unit's important.
Exactly.
That's why
it's important. It doesn't matter, how it's set up. The family is the number one right now. You can't.
It's important to like. If you love somebody enough, you should get married before you have kids.
Exactly.
I understand. That ain't the situation.
It's going to be perfect.
It ain't situation for me. It ain't situation for most people. But if you got the option to get married before you got children, I would suggest you get married first. Because then, like, you have this level of commitment to where, things will go smoother. They look at like, incarceration laws or incarceration rates and post-secondary education. It's way higher. Post-secondary education is way higher for two-parent households. And incarceration is way higher for one-parent households.
It's true.
You know what I mean? Everyone gets in trouble. You know what I mean? Raised by a single mom is hard. And then it's like I'm not saying nothing bad about it. I'm just saying, like, the world, we should push these things. Not we're kind of like ashamed to say things out loud, right? Like, well, I don't know. You were raised by 2 parents.
Exactly. We were raised in a great house, and, mom, dad, whatever. It wasn't perfect, but, and then no situation will ever be perfect. That's the reality. It'll never be perfect, but, like, there's no perfect, but that's the mindset, like, keeping everything, the 2 parent in the house,
it helps a lot.
Exactly, keeping that dynamic is important because, the kids need their father, the kids need the mother, or, whatever situation you're going right now, like, the kids need their parents in their lives to, grow and build and stuff like that.
And, like, I want to like kind of correct myself because I understand that a lot of these situations with a lot of these single mothers out here, they didn't expect to be single.
Exactly.
They didn't want to be single, sit around. You know what I mean? So I ain't saying that.
Right. If you're a deadbeat,
exactly, right? You know what I mean?
You still got your family.
Fuck you, right? I ain't saying that.
And they say, like, with certain men, like, when they get a kid, it'll unlock something in them. I gotta provide. This isn't bigger than myself.
But I think in a lot of men too, they don't like somewhere they're like, I gotta be free now. I gotta get the fuck out of here. Yeah, man. I'm out until they take the run. They go for that bag of milk and then come back. That's it.
That's why when the kid gets, that scholarship or the money when they come back,
how you doing, son? That's it.
I got that milk.
Come out with that milk.
I got the cigarettes, man.
I didn't know what happened to drink.
It's a drink situation, pretty much. And, like, granted, he got love for his pops. Like, he has his dad on his own.
He's a big man.
His dad got, he's on his album and shit like that. His dad being his music videos and shit.
Drake is he's a grown ass man.
He's like the top guy right now.
You know what I mean?
Damn.
Let him do his thing. Okay. Knock out.
What's up with that?
Wow. Stay faithful, people. Stay faithful.
Nigga. We on live.
We're grown ass people right here. Let's stay faithful.
This is recording.
Whoa.
No, we added that up.
We don't body shit.
Yo, that was another thing about I wanted to do the barbershop podcast.
Yeah.
Have it open.
I know.
We didn't get half our clients in trouble. Oh no, that's a bad idea. They're gonna be upset. We say some foolishness.
Bullshit right here, bro. We're trying to keep it.
That's why we keeping the camera facing this way, dog. We face the camera that way, it's gonna get rough. But it is a Friday at the barbershop. It's busy. How many people walked in here since you've been here? Fucking 10?
Probably at least, bro. Everyone's like, just waiting. Everybody got that check today, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Come in, send some love to the folks, and get that money, whatever.
Where you going? Launch Detroit.
Speaking of the Michigan, what's his name? Mike Tyson was there. Actually, he opened a dispensary.
What? Yo, he's killing the weekend.
He's doing his thing, man. Like, he's like, my boy went over today. He wanted me to come call and work, but I was like, I couldn't.
What, Tyson was there?
He was there, like, physically there, bro. Signing shit, taking pictures.
Damn,
He
dog.
was there, man. He's that guy these days.
Damn, brother, what up, though?
Yeah, like, he's another guy who just did all his shit in his youth, and, like, he's just doing side quests, bro.
Yo, Tyson, he's like one of my heroes. I don't know if it's what you out. Where you going, you're out there, Johnny.
Crazy. Curls on a Friday night. It's crazy.
Alright. Tomorrow? I'll be here. Yeah, I'll be here. I'm calling it for sure. Hell yeah.
It's gonna be a party.
I'll be here. Alright, sounds like a barbershop party tomorrow.
Right. What time?
The fight's at 2, so we'll be here at like 1.
I'll probably
No, we can't. Hey, tell him no.
I'll probably be All right, with that, I'm gonna close it up today.
Honestly, I appreciate you having me
It
on.
was awesome, bro. Honestly, we had a good conversation. We have hours worth of content. That's kind of the vibe right now. So
Let's have some drinks before you go.
yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, but I'm gonna do that before. But I'm just gonna close out today. Thank you guys for tuning in for episode 3 of DLR, Dress Like Rappers podcast. Thank you, Kris, once again for being on the show today. This was dope. This was an experience, bro. I look forward to the next episode. Getting more people out here. This is sick. With that though, Tune in once again for the next one. Peace.